Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about change management, how to achieve a culture of safety. At present situation, change management is a very important aspect. Why? In the COVID-19 situations, the management perspective are changing. The traditional organizations they are changing with the industry 4.0. Human resource policy also changing. Different kind of technological integration with big data, artificial intelligence, AR, VR, as well as metaverse create a lot of changes, lot of opportunities. That's why at present situations we have to be very much concerned about change management because change management give us more efficiency, change management give us more positive aspect, and by this way we can achieve the goal. So, what is the objective of change management? List the 8 steps of change, identify error common to organizational change, discuss what is involved in creating a new cultures, being planning your nursing homes change strategy. 8 steps. 8 steps of change. When we discuss about change management, we need to understand the 8 steps. Number one, create sense of urgency. Let's say in the COVID-19 situation, we need to be very much careful that this is the urgency and we need to take. Build the guideline team. We need to develop a guideline team. Develop a change vision and strategy. We need to develop a change vision as well as a strategy. Understand and buy in. So when we understand the situations, then we can take the initiative, empowering others. In the organization, if I am individually empowered, that is not effort enough. So in that situation, we need to empower the other people. Short-term win. So in present situation, we do not have to go for long distance. We have to go for short-term wins. Do not let up. Be relentless. Create a new cultures. Creating a very good culture is important for change management. Set the stage and create a sense of urgency. First thing first, we need to get the attention of the people. Inside the organization, I have to say, hey, we need a change and we need a change in the management. Then sell the goods for change, describe the consequences of not changing. We have to discuss, let's say, in that challenging moment, if we do not take enough initiative for changing, it will be harmful for us. Impress people in informations about the change. We have to impress people in information about the change. Discuss ways to solve the problem people identify with the change. So we have to identify the problem and empower people to solve the problem. Problem is a major issue. And when there is a problem, we need solution. So change management ultimately help us to solve the problem. Pull together the guiding teams. Choose key players, especially staff level managers. Then identify a guiding team that is multidisciplinary. Consider the credibility and integrity of a change leader. Choose proven leader who can drive the change process. Strong position power, broad expertise, and highly credibility. Ensure the guiding team has both management and leadership skill. Management skill control the process, leadership skill drive the change. So definitely when we discuss about change management, we need both of the skills. Number one, management skill. Number two, leadership skill. Develop the change vision and strategy. Senior leadership is responsible for number one, establishing the definition of a culture of safety aligned with expectations, core values, and shared beliefs. Number two, information the nursing home these values and evaluating the culture. Number three, leading the process of translating values into expected behavior, establishing trust and accountability, communicating a commitment to shaping the culture. These are the major aspects that we can create values for the organization. Communicate for understanding and buy-in. So, what does communicate for understanding? We need to understand and we need to communicate properly for getting to the business. Provide supporting action for fear, anger, and resistance. Encourage discussion, dissent, disagreement, debate, keep people talking. When people talk, they can identify the problem. Tell people what you know and what you do not know. Acknowledge concern, perceived losses, and anger. Model the expected behavior. Value resistance. They clarity the problem and identify other problem they need to be solved first. Their thought questions can strengthen and improve the change. They may be right, it is a dumb idea. Empower other act. Always we have to understand we need to empower and we need to act properly. Provide directions. We need to provide a direction to the organization, to my colleagues. Allow others to find their own team driven solutions. We need to work as a team as well as we need to give a solution for them. Encourage others to speak up and take risk. Share the information you know. Whatever the information we have to share. Encourage teamwork and collaborations. We always have to encourage teamwork as well as collaboration. Encourage personal reflection and learning. When we have a personal reflections and learning, we need to encourage them. Train employees so they have the desired skill and attitude. Track activities and progress and set short-term goals. Problem short-term wins. Show visible success, further impetus for change. Number two, provide positive feedback, recognize and reward contribution to wins. Further build morale and motivations. Leverage lesson learned to help plan next goal. Create greater difficulty for resistance to block further change. So we have to create short-term wins, provide leadership with evidence of success, build momentum, help draw in neutral or reluctant suppliers. Do not let up. Acknowledge hard work. Always celebrate success and accomplishment. Those who are hardworking inside the organization, we need to accomplish them and we need to give feedback on hard work. Reaffirm the visions. Bring people together towards the vision. Acknowledge what people have left behind. Develop long-term goals and plan. Provide tools and training to reinforce new behavior. Reinforce and reward the new behavior. Create system and structure that reinforce new behavior. Prepare people for the next change. Create new culture. Always I believe when you developing change management strategy, create a new culture is important. Maybe we have traditional culture, we need to overcome from this traditional culture. So what we have to do, we have to develop action step for stabilizing, reinforcing and stabilizing the change. Give people time to mourn their actual losses. Provide skill and acknowledge training. Develop new reward system, recognize and celebrate accomplishment. Develop performance measure to continually monitor the result from the change and to identify opportunity for further improvement. Make adjustment to the change vision and strategy to reflect new learning and insight. Encourage people to be open to new challenge, forces and pressure for the next challenges. Error common to organizational change, allowing for complacency, failure to create a sufficient powerful guiding coalition and changes team, not truly integrated the vision, allowing obstacle to block change, not celebrating short-term win, declaring victory too soon, neglecting to anchor changes firmly in the culture. So every organizations, we have different cultures, we have different peoples, we have different strategy, but we need to organize everything properly. Cultural change come last, not first. Always believe first thing first. If we want to change the culture, we cannot. So always we have to believe there are cultural changes, but it may come last, not fast. Most alterations in norms and shared values come at the end of the transformation process. New approaches sink in after success is shown. Feedback and reinforcement are crucial to buy in. Sometimes the only way to choose culture is to change key people. Individuals in leadership position need to be on board or the bold culture resists itself. Team STEPPS changes. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Phase 1, assessment, quality survey, data or measures. Phase 2, action plan, uh, transit, coaching and integration, cultural change. Cultural change comes from coaching and integration. Monitor the plan as well as continuous improvement. Change management model. There are many kind of model we can follow. Number one, PDSA, plan, do, study, and act. PMAIC, define, First, we have to define the problem, then we have to measure the problem, then we have to analyze the problem, then we have to improve STEPPS, and then we have to control. IHL model for improvement. Beside that, formatting the team, setting aims, establishing measures, selecting chains, testing chains, implementing chains, spreading chains. These are the model we can follow for change model. COSPUP, CUSP. Assemble the team, engage the senior executive, understand the science of safety, identify, define thoughts, sense making, implement teamwork and communication. On time quality improvement model. Roadmap to SA culture of safety. Catalying event drive need for change. Celebrating win, staying the curious sustainability. We have to monitor, integrate continuous process improvement. We can grow for improvement action plan, train, empower others. We can develop action plan, build team strategy, buy in establishing goals. We can go for test intervention. These are the major interesting aspect and major interesting strategy we can follow. If you have any question regarding this change management, you can communicate with me. And you directly can communicate with me with the practical aspects. I know the corporate like Bangladesh, there are a lot of challenges, especially in the COVID-19 situations, as well as the transformation of Industry 4.0. There are a lot of challenges. So we need to be proactive. We need to be identify the problem. We need to change the leadership attitudes. We need to develop new strategy. We need to adjust with different cultures. Most important thing is that we are global people. We need to set a very good relationship in the global arena. The more we can develop the global relationship, our change management will be easy and we get more success. If you have any kind of question regarding change management, you directly can communicate with me and I can help you to grow your sustainable improvement. And change management is always important. Around the world, one thing is always constant. This is change. You need to adjust with the change. The more you can understand the change, the more you can take initiative for the change, and the more you can take lot of good strategy for the organization, then you can achieve sustainability. So if you have any kind of questions, any kind of good strategy, you can communicate with me and let's develop a sustainable ecosystem and create lot of case study, because with the case study we can understand how change management happening in Asia and especially in Bangladesh or in the India or in South Asia. So if you have any kind of question regarding change management, I'm happy to help you. And I am also ready to change myself. Are you happy and ready to change yourself? Thank you everyone for joining today's session. If you have any question, I'm open for that. Bye bye and take care and assalamu alaikum.